awake in the cool night air. Can't shake this heavy stare. Every step's a weight I bear, lost in deep despair. Memories too tough to fight, silence echoes in the night. Pain is cutting like a knife. Can't continue on with this life. Breaking down my soul, lost in the hole. I can't feel whole in this endless toll. Got no strength to stand, slipping like the sand. Won't find peace in this land. Got no helping hand. Sky's a shadow over me. Can't find where I'm meant to be. Waves of sorrow hold me tight, drowning in this endless night. Breaking down my soul, lost in the hole. I can't feel whole in this endless toll. Slipping like the sand. Won't find peace in this land. Got no helping hand. Sky's a shadow over me. Can't find where I'm meant to be. Waves of sorrow hold me tight, drowning in this endless night. Breaking down my soul, lost in the hole. I can't feel whole in this endless toll.
It'd help if I unmuted my mic, you know. Anyways, how y'all doing this evening, you heathens? Hope y'all having a good one. We sitting here and chilling. We're gonna be covering this big boy press conference. It's gonna be a doozy, baby. Ooh, I got a feeling, bro. It's gonna be El Terrible. I'm willing to bet it is, my man. I bet it is. Oh man, it's gonna be crazy. What has this country come to, man? It's heartbreaking. Like, it's legitimately heartbreaking what this country's come down to. Abby, don't you go barking. Hey, babe, she's caught up in your computer cord. Abby's got one of her legs caught up in a monitor cord over there. From there, oh, here we go. Buddy. Come here, Lulu. He's okay, big boy. He's okay, big buddy. He's okay. Yeah. Louis the Chihuahua, the little hellion of the family. How are y'all doing tonight, though? Talk to me. What y'all expect to come out of this? Mary, type in what you expect. I need some engagement, baby. That sweet engagement. I don't know. Maybe, hopefully, it'll be a nothing burger, but this shit's gonna be horrible, bro. But uh, I don't know, man. I think it's gonna go south. Would you say dumb shit and very sad? Yeah, amen. I mean, it's honestly, it's elder abuse at this point. Like, say what you will about Biden, the man, and his policies. Yeah, he's horrible. He's low key racist. We all know that. He made a lot of laws to get specifically a certain type of person off the streets. And I gotta be careful what I say. It's like, and don't get me started about Ashley Biden and all that mess. I mean, this is who's ruling the free world. Or rather, he is the puppet and they are the Kabbalah. Or whoever it is. It's pretty much a shadow government at this point. And everybody knows that. 100% everybody knows that. So many people are waking up, but I mean, this November is going to be a Schadenfreude, a Schadenfreude. It's going to be bad, man. It is. I can't wait though. This shit's going to be crazy. Well, while we're waiting, we could always talk about a certain individual where certain things have come to light as of recently. Like, and it's not going to be too good. It is not going to be too good. Oh, wait a minute. Did they start it? Are they starting it already? No way. Oh, no, yeah, bro. This is live. We live, pimps. Next up, President Biden holds a big boy press conference. Hope everybody brought their nappies. It's going to be a good one. I'm going to go get our binkies and some warm milk and go to sleep, sleep. Yeah, you tired? Yeah. Oh, that's what I thought. Oh, dude, this shit is so wild. I still can't believe this is the country we live in now. Bro, oh my dude, it's done made, LTG has done made it to mother, wait a minute, on Drama Alert, bro. No fucking way, dude. No fucking way. Let me pull up this. Yeah, 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 go to Twitter. Give me 1 second, y'all. Oh, is it gonna pull it up over here? All right, let me move the window. I don't accidentally dox myself. I'm not dark side Phil. I actually know what I'm doing a little bit. A little bit. And die a little bit. I'm gonna die a little bit. I'm gonna die a little bit. All right, come on. Come on. Oh, wow. Yeah, see. Okay, I'm just gonna take a screenshot. Oh, no. No, I'm gonna take a screenshot. This is crazy. Yo, big ups Shang Tsung and big ups Imo. Man, y'all are fucking legends, dude. Shang Tsung, your soul is mine, low tier good. The Reaper has come and it's time to collect. Give me 1 second. I gotta screenshot this. This shit. Ain't no motherfucking way, dude. Okay, there we go. Ah, shit. Wait. Let me get rid of that. Okay, come on. I love hotkeys. What about you? Okay, wait a minute. Yep, yep. Show me the picture. I need to see the picture. I just downloaded or screenshotted it. I got a folder just for this stream. It goes straight to the screenshots section. Okay, now I gotta find it. There it is. Damn it, there it was. Go back. Go back. No. Yep, there we go. Okay, there we go. Come on. Load it up, you bastard. This computer is a bastard. Okay, awesome. It's already loading up on this side, anyways. Okay, cool. Bro, look. Right there. Bro, this is not the kind of news this man needs in his life right now. I am telling you. Don't look good, pimp. Don't look good at all. What the hell, bro? What are you smoking? That Section 8 pack? Oh, what's up, D? I didn't see you, bro. I'm sorry about that. Oh, shit. We in this. I'm finding for that. Oh, I'm fiending for that video too, bro. He dropped a teaser, dude. Like, he already knows we want to see that shit. He over here teasing it, bro. You don't need to tease it. We already want to see it. Like, sorry, I didn't mean to knock the mic. I fat fingered it. I can't type wolf a damn. That's crazy. That's crazy, dude. Mmm. Bro, ain't no way in hell. I don't see how you do it. I don't see how you do it, bro. I don't see how you do it, my man. First, Laz getting his shit twisted by Sallow so much that Lazarus the Spazarus is still on a rant about that fight, y'all. Saying how Sallow's a bitch this, Sallow's a bitch that, whatever, dude, whatever. Thanks for going live covering this. I forgot he was having press conference. Oh, you welcome, D. No problem, broski. You know how we are at just another jam industries, baby. We everything in it. We video games, political, mostly video games. I'm just covering this because this is gonna be a shit show, bro. It's gonna be horrible. So do you think he's stepping down, or is it about Russia vowing retaliation? I I think he'll step down. I really do, but I don't think it'll be his choice. I think they're going to try to pull the 25th Amendment on him and get him out. But if they do that, encoding overloaded, consider turning down video so you need a faster encoding. Oh, shut up. OBS is giving me errors. Encoding overloaded. Oh my God. It's bitching at me. Alright, let me go back. Stream. Output. Well, let me put it at 4,500. There, it should stop griping now. Okay. Yep, there you go. Now it's happy again. Anyways, like I was saying, poor OBS had it sneezed everywhere. It, Russia, look, I'll tell you what's going to happen, man. Russia is going to collude with Iran, and they will invade Israel. Mark my words. They will invade Israel. Hold on, guys. My dad needs me. Let me go see what he wants. I'll be right back, though. I'll be 5 minutes. Oh, okay. Nah, he didn't really need me. He just wanted to call me an asshole. That's all. I thought he needed something. But I think Russia knows it can push. Putin knows he can push us around right now. I mean, for fuck's sake, look at Biden. Like we're about to see exactly why he gets bullied and pushed around. He's a laughing stock and a joke, bro. He, I'm an independent, anyways. Like I look at which candidate can offer the most of what I want in a candidate. And that's who I'll vote for, be it a Democrat, Republican. But the way Democrats have been lately, that ain't happening. It ain't happening, pimp. Ain't gonna happen for you. Ain't gonna happen for you. Okay. Are you happy now? Are we good? Okay, cool. Now it's not bitching at me again about the encoder. Like everything looks good on stream, right? Like everything looks good from what I can see. Oh, gotcha. Bro, I can't wait for this, dude. How much longer we got? Oh, they just sitting there. What time is it? It's six. Oh, we got 4 minutes. 4 minutes. I bet you they had to pump 27 different injections of methamphetamines in this some bitch to get him stagger out. Watch. Sorry, I keep hitting the mic. I apologize. Trying to be halfway professional. Let me make sure sound is live. There we go. Watch later. This is going to be. I know I keep saying that, but damn, bro. I'm speechless when it comes to this buffoon. Okay, cool. Thanks, D. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's anything in life, you got to look at it from both perspectives to get the full story of it. Like, I don't know, I guess that's because I'm a Libra. I've always wanted to know both sides of every story. But, I mean, sometimes, like when it comes to LTG, the evidence speaks for itself. You don't, you know? And I'm just worried that that chick, I hope she wasn't, uh, uh, I hope he wasn't trying to strike a chord with that chick either. Libra gang, there you go. Yep. You know what's cool too? Justin was a Libra too. Our birthdays were 4 days apart. And about how many years apart were we? He would have been 27 this year. Yeah. Well, I'll be 42 this year, so that's what. I'm too stoned to do math. Oh, screw it. It ain't something simple. I'm old. I'm retired. I don't need math. Fuck math. Encoding overloaded. Consider turning down video settings. What are you talking about? But yeah, I can't wait for that Shang Tsung video to start or to drop. He knows what he's doing, bro. He knows what he's doing. that that's gonna be wild, bro. Man, on the Discord, he's been hyping everybody up. Everybody is hyped, at least in the Discords I'm in, man. The most active in, like, I'm only really active in like maybe two, maybe three Discords, and that includes my own. Like, I hate to be a broken record about it, but after Justin passed, I just abandoned my Discord because it was really for me and him, for the jam cast we were gonna do. I can't wait for this, bro. I cannot wait for this. I can't wait for this. It's gonna be, ooh, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages. Introducing to you insane PDF file that is ruling the free world. President resident, where the hell am I hiding? Joe Biden. Weighing in at a paltry 118 wrinkly lumpy pounds. I'm a proponent that they should set an age limit on the presidency. Like, this is where the laughing stock, man. Like, look at Queen Elizabeth. Like, yeah, she was old and really just a more of a figurehead than really a ruling power. But come on, dude, that's bad. Dude announces a draft, crazy shit. Don't forget her Joe Biden Jr. Oh yeah, dude. He's a junior. That's where everyone messed up. That's where everyone messed up. Voting a junior. Man, he said some of the shittiest policies I've ever seen, bro. Like, I grew up back in those times, and I didn't really see none of that affect everyday life like I do now as a almost 42-year-old adult. It was just crazy back then. Like, dude, it was so cool growing up in the 80s and 90s. Yeah, I wouldn't want to live in any other time. It was Everybody was so free. It was like we didn't have cell phones. We rode our bikes, especially right here in Georgia. I had four wheelers, go karts. Like, me and my buddy went duking in my Ford Ranger I used to have. When I say duking, I mean like we would go stump jumping like the Dukes of Hazard in it, and we'd go bash mailboxes. That's a little family secret about me. I love mailbox bashing. I ain't above knocking the shit out of some mailboxes, dude. It's funny as hell when you hit it just right. Letters fly everywhere, and sometimes you can get them to spin on the pole. It's always hilarious. The noise they make is indescribable, bro. I love it. Oh, bro. Oh man, it's gonna be good tonight. It is a good night. Man, how you doing, D? How was your day, broski? You have a good one? I know you said you were doing good, but oh yeah, there you go. Mary, you ain't in the stream? Are you in? I-N. It's weird it doesn't show you on my control panel. That's weird. Dude, I know. I don't know why they pushed it back an hour, bro. Oh, good, man. I'm glad you're having a good day and you're doing good. Damn it, this fool was late to his last press conference, bro. He rolling in like it's 3 a.m. drunk stagger, trying to get back in the door just to go to bed. Tie all crooked and shit, all disheveled. His collar's popped on one side and hanging on the other. He got lipstick marks all over that white shirt. 2.5 hours left. Oh, you on shift, man? Good, man. I'm glad it's almost over for you. That them last 3 4 hours of the day are sometimes some of the roughest. Dude, rougher in the morning because when you go in the morning, you know there's gonna be some bullshit. It just looks so bad being late. I know, dude. Right? Like I feel horrible when I'm late to my own streams. I can't imagine being the president and just strolling in late as hell, looking like death warmed over. Shit. Like I don't mean to laugh about it, but what else can you do? You know, it's a horrible situation this country's in, and to be honest with you, the rest of the world ain't doing that much better than us anyway. Everybody's got their societal issues. Like I got really good friends out in New Zealand and the Rotorua around there. Shout out Vernon, I love y'all. Shout out Desiree, I love y'all. Love you, Vern. Anyways, um, and they're having problems, dude. Just look at the New Zealand's prime minister. I think she's called. I forget if it's called prime minister or not, but yeah, she's. Let's see, what time is it now? Oh, bro, it's 6:35. We already five late, man. How you gonna do this? Here, maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. Let me see. Let me see right here. Oh no, I didn't mean to mute it. Live? No, it's red and ready to go down there. And just I'm here. Dee's here. Mary's here. My dad's in there. Where the hell's the president? That should be the question. The way this country's going, that might as well be my left testicle that Eagle's holding, and this is my right one. Oh shit! Come on, Biden, come out of hiding. Oh, Biden, come out to play. Come out to play. Oh, let me spin it. Let me spin it. And look, let me show it. It ain't got no info on it, right? Oh no, look. Mary's got this one little iPad game she plays. And I like spinning this little prize wheel. That shit's so satisfying. Anyways, there you go. That's my iPad, by the way. That's the one I make my beats on. I love you too. Dude, it's horrible, D. This is abysmal, man. Let me make sure it didn't freeze up. Let me take it off full screen. No? Comments are turned off. See, this is why I'm not restreaming this, man. This is ridiculous. How can I watch now, bro? Like, where is it? Like, I can't be the only one. Chat is disabled for this live stream. God. Yeah, freedom of speech, my fat ass. No, nothing, bro. Closed captions on so we can. I can't wait to see what the closed captions are going to think for this. Let's see. English annotations. Yeah, there we go. Quality. Oh hell no, man. Let's bump this up for y'all, man. Y'all deserve the finest in idiocy. I'm gonna suffer. Might as well suffer in HD 1080p. Subscribe to the White House. Yeah, no thing. Who the hell is 2.8 million? God. All of them are governmental bots and shills, I bet. The same bots and shields and fucking LTG uses a bum motherfucker. Pay your child support, LTG. Pay your child support. You know what? Quit being a piece of shit. Oh wait, I screwed up. I loaded the wrong thing. Pay your child support, you piece of shit. Just do it. Why can't you? Oh, 'cause you is bum ba bum 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 broke bum bum zero bum piece of shit. This is horrible. Where is it? Where the hell did it go? Oh no, wait, did that close down? I didn't mean for that to close down. Oh shit, well let me get it back. Well, he ain't gonna be there anyway, so let me get it back for y'all. I'm an idiot. Sorry. Let's see. Damn it. I spelled house with a Z. I'm an idiot. All right, there it is. I got it back. Kareem Jean Pierre. Like, say what you will about the woman, but I honestly feel she was a diversity hire. To be very honest with you, I think she was. And I'm not saying that as a racist. I don't mean it like that at all. That ain't what I'm saying. I'm saying, like, the poor woman is clearly overworked. Like, she's starting to snap on the reporters. Oh, oh, we got some movement. Oh, no, sorry. The stream farted. My bad. Come on, Biden. What the hell, dude? It was already 5:30. Now it's 6:30. Really? Ooh. Fucking hiding Biden. Is there nobody in here? Oh, weird. It doesn't show anybody in here. That's weird. Oh, whatever. OBS is being OBS. I'm convinced the little symbol is a demonic portal that opens up and little gremlins come in and they fuck with your settings when you everything set up right, and then when you go to stream it ain't right no more. Did it start yet? No. Hey, what's up, my sots? Hope you're having a good evening, broski. No, it's supposed to be here, but it's not. This is high grade horse shit, is what I say. High grade horse shit. Come on, Biden, come out of hiding. You greasy old fuck. You look like garbage that should have been left on the garbage truck. I don't know. I'm not good with freestyle shit. I gotta sit down, think about it, put my emotions in it, and then write it out. I can't just. Sometimes I can spit it like that, but and it's really weird. Certain weeds, strains of weed will make me do that. Speaking of, give me 1 second. I'm gonna give me something to drink. Okay. I'll get it if you want me to. I don't care, babe. All right. Sorry. Sorry for the wood creak. Uh, give me two Gatorades or Powerades, whatever you want to call them. Yes. She's naming out colors, and I just go, yes, yes. That one will work. Yes. Dude, this is horrible. It's like Dee said. It's the shit's horrible. It looks terrible. Thank you. Yay. Oh, shit. I hate it when you open the lid on a Powerade and you forget that there's always that one or two drops of liquid on the lid inside the Powerade lid. And then it, like, gets sugar everywhere and fucking summer ants. Damn it. I can't wait for fall, man. Just so the bugs will chill out and go the hell on. That would be nice. It's weird. This is ridiculous. Come on, Biden. Like you're making me have dead. Oh, when begins shortly. Now, oh, y'all saw that. Here we go. Ooh, it's gonna be a good one. Ooh, I can't wait. Yeah, it's gonna be a shit show, gents. Cheers. It'll begin shortly. What is shortly? Did you say a small minutia? Is that what you said? Yeah, he does. He's got horrible dementia, like she said, if not full blown Alzheimer's. Like that interview with George Stephanopoulos where he said, I don't think I did. Like, you just had that happen. If, like, and he refuses to take cognitive tests. It's horrible. It's a shit show. I say we go back to the days of the warlord where we have to battle our way to the top, where the strongest leads, get America back to what it is, slinging lead. Little eagle war cry. I love those memes. That shit's hilarious to me. Come on. Has everybody got their nappies? Here you go. If you got your nappies ready, let me get a nappy in the chat. Oh, wait a minute. It'd help if I actually typed in my own chat. There we go. I'm ready. Mary, you ready? Come on. Hit the, go hit the nappy. Oh, hold on a second. It just tell them to give me a call later. That's weird. Big boy press conference will begin. They said shortly. Uh, What's longer than shortly? Shit. They said 5 minutes an hour ago. That's what I'm getting at. Fuck it. Oh, oh, damn it. I bent over to get my drink. My headset fell off. Sorry. I didn't mean the ear grape. Hey, poopa girl. Hey, little girl. Where's Louie at, babe? Oh, hey there, little girl. You want to be on stream? Come here. Come here, poopa. You want to say hello to everybody? Come here, little girl. Come on. See, come on. Come on up, poopa. Come on. Come here. See, come here. See, come here. Come here, little girl. Come on. Come here. Come on. No, she wants to play bite my hand. So I was going to see if she wanted to get in my lap and I'll show her to you. You little camera shy poopa pup. Oh, mama going to scoop you up. Oh, this is Faith. This is the little pooper. Yes, it's daddy's little girl. Yeah, she's a little girl. She smells like green apples. And she's a good little girl. Yeah, she loves her daddy. Sometimes if you get her cheeks going just right, she makes little cooing noises like, oh, oh. Wait a minute. Let me give her a butt scratchy. Come on. There we go. She just melts in your arms at that point. She's like, you giving me butt scratches. I'm happy with you, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, all right. Go, mommy. She's like, hey, mommy, he gave me butt scratches. That dog knows. Dogs, I think, know more English than they let on. Because you can have conversations around that dog and she'll start picking up on stuff. That dog is super intelligent. Like if you hold your hand out like this, but lower to the ground so she can do it, and you go touch, she will run up to you and bump her nose on it. She will do it, but she expects that TREAT at the end of it. I can't say that word because she gonna know what I'm saying. I promise. This dog knows fucking English. Trust me. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Damn, man. Whoever's their social media director is needs to be fired. I think I saw that she was going around on Twitter recently, wasn't she? I thought she was. It's your fault, Mary. The hell you didn't. This country's in the toilet because your fault. And you know it. You're right. If you ran this country, we'd all be a nuclear wasteland. No, no, wait. That's if I ran this country. My bad. I love it. Oh, we gotta stretch. This chair is comfy, but my muscles get real tense and stiff. Old man shit. 42 years, and I wasn't too kind on the old meat suit for a lot of those 42 years. Okay, are we going yet, Biden? Can we please go? What else you hiding? Come on, Biden, let's go. Oh, that's cool. The way I'm looking at this and the monitor is faced, it looks like I'm looking to my right and watching my own, like the screen itself. Sorry. High, high redneck thoughts, my bad. This shit's horrible. Come on, Biden. God, dude. This is why they ain't got chat, because they know it's a bunch of bullshit. Damn it, quit popping up. And people are watching, but I don't guess I'm allowed to. Am I the only one that's been banned from seeing a presidential live stream? If so, that's kind of cool. I'll take that badge of honor any day of the week. There, skip ahead to live broadcast. There we go. I'm just gonna leave it alone, bro. This is horrible. What time is it? Uh, bro, he's a full 30 minutes late. This shit is horrible. Where the hell is this codger? I love that word. Good word. Where the hell is this old buffoon at? I dare say, how do you be late to your own press conference? You son of a bitch, you. Yeah, what? It's 4 minutes till 7, bro. Exactly. Why not just say it's going to start at 7 instead of doing this bullshit? Watch Harris come out and say, we have declared the 25th Amendment. Yeah, come on. I don't hear any nuclear sirens, so no judgments have been made by Washington yet. Oh, come on. Man, it was a hot day today where I'm at here in Georgia. Like 98 degrees with, what did it say, 70 something, 80 something percent humidity today. Yeah, we're finally into the cool of the day, so to speak. Come on, Biden. Fuck, dude. I want to say something. Give me a second. What do you say, bro? If Kamala, yeah, the way she said it, if Kamala comes out and says she's the president until the election, they might as well swear Trump in at that point. Yeah, or swear Trump in. Yeah, you're 100% right, bro. Just go ahead and declare it now. Say, fuck it, we quit. Trump, take it. Just walk out and drop the keys to the next manager. So it's like, here, man, this ain't my fucking problem no more. Deuces, and just leave. Oh, come on, man. Did y'all let him off the geriatric ward yet? Shift change. Yeah. Don't forget to count down the register before you clock out tonight. I'm out of here. Fuck you. Thank you. Fuck you. Bye. Oh, I love it. I love it. This is ridiculous. 2 minutes. Like, I'll give him another 2 minutes before I start whining again. I think I can manage that long. Shut up, Mary. What'd you say? Counting fucking nickels in the back, right? Don't forget to get the dollar bills out of the machine. And remember, you got to flip that little switch lever up, because there's some dollar bills that get stuck in there. Really jam everything up. So make sure you clean that shit out. See you, pimp. Bro, what a year we've had already. Boogie gets exposed, like majorly exposed. Nukes his own Twitter. LTG's on drama alert because Shang Tsung took his soul, and IMO reported on it. You got Kingsley reporting on it. DSP just going stupid on a fight stick. There goes $400, guys. Like, come on. I need that. Like, I need that money. I really do. To pay my bills. What to say? That kid sketch got caught up. Oh, really? Okay, I get it. Come on, bro. Fuck, Biden. This shit is horrible. No, I did at 7 o'clock. Fuck you. I made 2 minutes. It's 7 o'clock on the dot, lady. On the dot. Punctual. Mary always tripping. Don't listen to her. Yeah, that streamer sketch people found out OnlyFans videos. Yeah, him too. You got Ethan Ralph just, quietly in the background. Last I heard, Medicare actually beat his cancer, so that's awesome. We got that this year. That's on the good side of things, man. Medicare, if you ever see this, man, my heartfelt sincerity goes out to you, brother. I love you. God bless you, and Godspeed, man, on your recovery. That said, what else? I got Neon. That idiot got done. Jack Doherty got lit up. He got canceled. Uh, oh yeah, I forgot Boogie 2988 fake cancer. That just come out now. LTG got a kid. Child support. Jeez, dude. The whole covenant is falling apart, bro. Sallow, he was the iceberg that's sinking that Titanic, sorry. Titanic. Learn, learn how to speak English, Matt. Might be helpful. Oh, dude, Doctor Disrespect. Yeah, dude, how could I fucking forget that, dude? Guy has beamed his career straight up, Scotty. He's fucked. Oh yeah, Sallow fought Laz, dude. That will forever be a heartfelt memory. That whole trip, that whole experience, Sallow. I love you, brother. And once again, big up Sallow for the baby. You're gonna be an awesome father, bro. You already know, man. If you ever need anything, I'm here for you. I love you, man. Fucking Laz, piece of shit. That idiot. Little forehead the size of. Remember how everybody made fun of Sakura in the original Naruto, called her Billboard Brow? Or I think Inu called her that? That's fucking Laz. His forehead, like, is probably two of my palms, like that. That's how big this motherfucker's forehead is. Like, right there. That he looks like he's got a fucking cone head. Well, he is a dickhead, so his head comes to a point like this. Yeah, that's Laz. Yeah. Oh, look at me, guys. I kicked Sallow's ass, guys. Like, pay attention to me. I'm still relevant, guys. I beat Delirium Tremens and got off the couch to fight Sallow. Fuck you, dude. Fuck you, Laz. You disingenuous. Oh, God, don't get me started. And Camille, bum. LTG, broke deadbeat dad bum. Oh, that's a good beat, broke. Deadbeat dad bum, use a broke. Deadbeat dad, you bum, use a broke. Beat dead bad. I love it. Come on. This is crazy, dude. Where are you, Biden? I know, dude. November is going to be, oh my God. I dread November. I really do. I mean, there's extremists on both sides, but really, like Trump has already come out and publicly said that he disavows Agenda 25. So he said, what was his exact quote? I believe it was something along the lines of, let me find it, because I don't want to say the wrong thing to y'all. I don't want to do that. Let me pull up another window. Or, as we say in the South, let me make another winder. Oh my God, that is bright, yo. Let me go over here. Oh shit, is it starting? It's starting. Okay, here we go. It's starting, guys. Fuck all that noise. Come on, man. This is gonna be good. What is this? The inside of Joe's brain just constantly buffering? I imagine inside his head there's a few tumbleweeds. What the hell? Did we just get cock teased? What is this shit? I guess it's not beginning shortly. This is what time is it? It's 7:06 and this motherfucker's MIA. Shit. It kind of makes you not want to ever pay taxes again. Look at what they're doing. It's abysmal. They're sending money to Ukraine we had no business sending money to. When your own country is facing an economic crisis, the American dollar has become shit in the international trade markets. Look at the Nikkei. Look at the yen. There's another channel on YouTube. What is it? What is it already starting? They have video. Oh, they have video going. Oh, wait. What is it? WFAA? I said the White House. You know, God forbid you think the official White House would get their shit straight. Come on, where is it? Oh, right here. Oh, there we go. Good looks, D. You get Pimp of the Stream award. Oh, they got chat going. Oh, here we go. Bet. Look at her. How can you work doing what you do with that evil, slimy organization, dude? That girl is inactively part of the fucking problem. Come on. I understand she's just a cog in the machine, but damn, son. Okay, there we go. Now, let me move my mouse. There we go. Is there just no sound, or is it just me? No, it's well, Wait, no, I did that. I'm a dumb fuck. Okay, there we go. Oh, you got somebody drunk? What, did Biden operating the cameras now? Does he think he's the cameraman? How the hell did someone appear behind that flag? Demon magic! When the hell did that dude ever walk into frame? Hold on, Louie's going at it again. Or was that Faith? Hold on, y'all. The dogs are having a discussion about the politics this evening. Well, at least you're not burning this stream down. Hey, big buddy. What is this, dude? Come on. Big boy press conference. Big boy press conference. I loved how they officially call this the big boy press conference. They officially are calling this the big boy press conference. When I heard that, I was like, what fucking reality am I living in where this is real life? Like maybe the Mayans were right and the world did end in 2012. We just didn't realize it and it didn't end the way we thought it was going to end. But this is like some alternate dimension what if scenario with Biden. Like, fuck me, dude. Yeah, no sound either. I can't hear anything, and fucking the audio mixer isn't showing that the audio, desktop audio is doing anything, so I don't think there's any sound at all. There's just people at podium. Yeah, it's just idiots walking around. What the hell are they, like? How big is that podium, or is that podium on a like a step up? It would have to be. No. Look at that little cuck. You can tell he's a fucking cuck. He got made fun of in middle school. I can guarantee you that. Hey, I work for the Biden campaign. Yeah, I'm part of the problem. I do love that quote from Trump. Everything woke turns to shit, which is 100% correct. They ruined Ghostbusters. Speaking of, I was going to stream that tonight, but I'll probably stream that tomorrow night. Like this was supposed to happen at 5:30, and it's now 7:13. I have been live almost 1 hour, and all I see was the blue screen of death, and now I see two flags. This is crazy. Where the hell is Biden? Do they have a chat going? I thought I saw that they didn't have a. They did have a chat. Let me see. See, look at 5:30 p.m. right down here. It says it right there. I wasn't crazy. Oh wow, yeah, they do. Trump for prison 2024. Oh, bro, Bro, this when will President Biden officially start his press conference tonight? You already know, man. Let me get that 9 p.m., baby. That distant magic hours. Yeah. Louie. I'm streaming. Hush. You gotta hush, big buddy. Well, let's see some of this. Still think Biden will win? No. 22. God, dude, their chat's going AWOL. I wonder how many bots there are in there. Have we gotten our Exodus moment? Where's the big boy? Sniff, sniff. Somebody said, wake up, sleepyhead. Oh, somebody did a lot of poo. Where was it? You get the leaders you deserve. Ouch, yeah. R. Kelly for president. Poo poo pants at the control. What are these comments, bro? Unburdened by what has been. Like, look, you can. This is an AI comment. That's a fucking AI comment, 100%. I'm gonna screenshot that shit. Come on, come on, snips. I need to take a snip. There we go. There we go. I took a screenshot of that. Unburdened by what has been. That's a fucking bot comment. Over there, yonder, Christina gardening. Go plant. Oh, Jesus is coming. Yes, 100%. I was about to crap talker. Christian gardening. I thought it said Christina's gardening. I thought it was like, anyways. Wow. English much, Matt? But yes, Jesus is coming, and trust the blood that he shed for you on that cross, and you will be saved. Hunter is the smartest guy he knows. I love that Biden gaff. That was funny. Past his bedtime now. See, that's what I was saying. They're trying to wake him up. Where was it? They're trying to wake him up. There it was. Soapy Joe is still in the shower. Teleprompter hidden behind. Wait, what did that say? It had a clown emoji. I gotta know what that said. What did that say? Oh, well, never mind. Look at this. Susan Allen is not playing tonight, you guys. Let me go back up. Wait, go here. Please let me find this. Please let me find. Did we got sound? No, we ain't got sound on there in yet. Wait a minute. Susan Allen was not playing. She said, "We're waiting." Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. Let me screenshot this. Come on, man. Let me get that snip. I just gotta get a little snip. Oh, thank you very much. Just a little dabble, do you? Just a little dabble, do you? Everybody loves to see a 42-year-old idiot dab. What's it say? What fucking whack job said boyfriend? Oh no, that was a dude that actually who called it. Sorry, dude, I didn't see that yet. Who called it Big Boy Press Conference? There was a guy that says, "I guess we're calling that, or I guess we're calling it that now." Let me find it, man. Making me doing all this searching. And my computer is only gonna open so many fucking tabs. Third. Give me a minute. Because I'm logged into my personal. Oh, here we go. Never mind. Wait a minute. It was a guy that said it was one of his White House staffers that announced it that way. His Joe Biden's having a big boy press conference, and he looks back and he goes, "I guess we're calling it that now." Legit, he goes, "Progress you can believe in." Yeah, progress right to the toilet. See, look, even the internet don't want to show Joe Biden. Even the internet's fucking ashamed of it. Shang Tsung video gonna drop before this press conference does. I know, right? I love it. All right, let me go back to their chat. Somebody said, "Let's go, Brandon." I got things to do. Hurry up. Yo, I love that they left their chat on. Just waiting for his Adderall to kick in, guys. Denzel Washington for president 2024. What is wrong with their video, bro? Like, I'm not dropping any frames, so it's not on me. And I know I got at least a gigabit speed, so. Wait, what they say? Here's a shot of the reporters. What they say? Where is the shot? I need a shot dealing with this press conference. Here's a shot of the reporters at the press conference tonight. To ninja, to nungit, and then they corrected themselves tonight. Way to go, media director. Way to go. You had one job, bro. One job. When does it start? Maybe I need to reload it. Let me reload the page. All right, screw it. Let's do it this way. But I'll find you that video, D. There we go. Wait till chat loads. You can hang out there. Damn. It sounds like a Looney Tunes episode opening up. Oh, I love these auto-generated shits. Are discussing Joe Biden's potential tardiness to his scheduled event and expressing very... Oh, damn it. The little AI-generated summaries are always hilarious, dude. I love it. Clown World. Bella Noche, good night. Or beautiful night. Yes, chat, that is the music in the room right now. No editing on our part. Bro, big ups to the social media for letting that chat stay open, man. You know what? They get a sub from me, bro. Just letting all of us in here just to bullshit. Oh, yeah. We'll see. I suck at typing, dude. There you go. Remember, vote just another Matt. Together, we'll fix this shit. Together, we'll fix this shit. It always does that. Why do you do that? Let's go, Brandon. Jill Stein would be better. I can't read. This chat's going by too fucking quick. Oh, wait. Which one was it? This one? No, it's not that one. Oh, here you go. I love these auto-generated summaries. Others are being sarcastic or making light of the situation while making political comments. Oh, damn it. It didn't come up. Oh, no, it did. I got it. Sweet. I'm getting screenshots for a video I'm working on. I love y'all, dude. You're still clear at 720. I know, right? Oh, fuck, they got a natural banner above the shit. Oh, they do. NATO OTAN. Oh, no, dude. There's something up with that name. Good point out, D. Good point out. You know what? I'm going to mute this. I mean, it's still going. When they come out, I'll play it. Unless y'all want to hear the music, I don't mind. I enjoy the music. As the music, I stand with the People's Republic under the wise leadership of Xi Jinping. Bro, these the trolls is in chat. I love it. OTAN is no, I know OTAN is NATO backwards, but that don't sit right with me. I'm going to do some research, bro. It just seems like really fishy to me. Like super fishy. What happened to the 15-minute prior? They accidentally gave him the delayed release Adderall. Hey, it's another Matt that said that. You already know you getting clipped, baby. I think I got that in time. I doth be believing. Hello, Gavin. Hello, Governor. Okay, come on. Come on. What the fuck happened? There, I'll take it. One of that. Fuck it. I missed it. It wouldn't let me load it. Let's see. No, I have it on my TV. Okay. It's strange for sure. Yeah, dude. It's. Oh, here we go.
President of the United States, Joe Biden.
It's starting. Here we go. Fucking finally, bro.
Hey, buddy.
Here we go.
Thank you. Please be seated. Well, good evening. We just concluded this year's NATO summit, and the consensus among the members was it was a great success. It was especially momentous because it represented the 75th year of the most important military defense alliance in the world's history of the world. We should never forget
world's history
NATO
of
derived
the world.
Of World War II, the most destructive war in history. The idea was to create an alliance of free and democratic nations that would commit themselves to a compact
You need to
collective
commit
defense.
yourself.
Standing together, they knew we'd all be safer. An attack on one would be treated as an attack on all. And it's worked because a would-be aggressor knows they attack one of us, they'll be attacked by all of us. Sending that message is the best way to deter aggression and prevent wars in the first place. For those who thought NATO's time had passed, they got a rude awakening when Putin invaded Ukraine. Some of the oldest and deepest fears in Europe roared back to life because once again, a murderous madman was on the march. But this time, no one cowered in appeasement, especially the United States.
Who the fuck is he looking
He
at?
collected intelligence that Russia was planning to invade Ukraine months before the invasion.
Must be the teleprompter.
I directed the intelligence community.
Yeah,
to
he's reading the
a
teleprompter.
significant amount of
Here
intelligence
we
be
go.
classified so I could
Here's a
start
glitch.
building an international coalition to oppose the invasion. Then in February, some of you remember, I warned the world that the invasion was imminent. I rallied a coalition of 50 nations from Europe to Asia to help Ukraine defend
The
itself.
fucking glitch.
Many foreign policy experts thought as Putin amassed Russian forces just 100 miles north of Kyiv, the capital of Ukraine, but Putin thought it was the mother home of Russia. The capital would fall in less than a week. But the Ukrainian people, backed by a coalition to help build, stopped them. Today, Kyiv still stands, and NATO stands.
Yeah, because we
Stronger
pumped
than
money
it has
and
ever
threw
been.
money at it.
During the week of this summit, several heads of states made it a point in their statements to thank the United States and to thank me personally for all that NATO has achieved. NATO is not only stronger, NATO is bigger because we led the charge to bring in Finland and Sweden into the alliance.
Somebody says he's
Makes
still
a gigantic
alive.
difference. Excuse me. Meanwhile,
Oh, here we go.
my predecessor has made it clear he has no
He got that
commitment to
dry
me.
mouth, baby.
He's made it clear that he would feel no obligation to honor Article 5. He's already told Putin, and I quote, "Do whatever the hell you want." In fact, the day after Putin invaded Ukraine, here's what he said. It was genius. It was wonderful. Some of you forgot that, but that's exactly what he said. But I made it clear a strong NATO is essential to American security. And I believe the obligation of Article 5 is sacred. And I would remind all Americans, Article 5 is invoked only once in NATO's long history.
What about
That was
Amendment
to defend America
25?
after
What
9/11.
about that one, broski?
I made it clear that I will not bow down to Putin. I will not walk away from Ukraine. I will keep NATO strong. That's exactly what we did and exactly what we'll continue to do. Now, the future of American policy is up to the American people. This is much more than a political question. It's more than that. It's a national security issue. Don't reduce this to the usual testament that people talk about, issues of being a political campaign. It's far too important. It's about the world we live in for decades to come. Every American must ask herself or himself, is the world safer with NATO? Are you safer? Is
Fuck
your family
no.
safer?
No, and it's because of
I
you.
believe the American people know.
You old piece of
The answer
shit.
to all those questions is yes. And I believe the
Yeah.
American people understand.
You ever been to Chirac,
Stronger.
motherfucker?
Stronger because of our alliances. I believe the American consensus from Truman to Reagan to me still holds today. America cannot retreat from the world. We must lead the world. We are an indispensable nation, as Madeleine Albright wrote. Now let me turn to three other key issues. Just this morning, we had a great economic report
Oh, let me do my
showing
part.
inflation is down. Overall prices fell last month. Core inflation
There
is
you
the
go.
lowest it's been in
I did
3
my part.
years. Prices are falling for cars, appliances, and
Wait, you won't let me click
airfare.
it?
Grocery prices have fallen since the start of the year. We're going to keep working to take down corporate greed to bring those prices down further.
Well,
Meanwhile,
really, it'll let me
I'm
like
calling
it, but
for
it
a
won't let
10%
me
tariff on
dislike
everything
it. Are
Americans
you
buy,
kidding me?
including food from overseas, vegetables. and
Okay,
other
that's
necessities.
crazy.
And economists tell us that would cost the average American working family another $2,500 a year. It's a tax of $2,500 a year. Second, our efforts to secure the border, southern border, is working. After Trump killed the bipartisan effort to secure the border, Republicans and Democrats have worked on, because he thought it would benefit me and make him a loser, Republicans walked away. So I took executive action last month. As a consequence, working with Mexico, border encounters have gone down over 50%. The current level is lower today than when Trump left office. Third,
Lie.
for months, the United States has been working to secure a ceasefire in Gaza, to bring the hostages home, to create a path for peace and stability in the Middle East. 6 weeks ago, I laid out a detailed plan in writing. It was endorsed by the UN Security Council, the G7. That framework is now agreed on by both Israel and Hamas. So I sent my team to the region to hammer out the details. These are difficult, complex issues. There's still gaps to close. We're making progress. The trend is positive, and I'm determined to get this deal done and bring an end to this war, which should end now. Let me conclude where I began. We're the United States of America. We are the indispensable nation. Our leadership matters. Our partnerships matter. This moment matters. We must rise to meet it. With that, I'll take your questions. I've been given a list of people to call on here. Reuters, Jeff Mason.
Here we go. This is the part that's going to get good.
Your political future has hung over the NATO summit a little bit this week. Speaker Pelosi made a point of suggesting
there's his
that
cheat
your
sheet
decision
he
on
just
whether to
pulled.
stay in the race was still open. George Clooney and a handful of lawmakers have called on you to step aside. Reuters is reporting tonight that UAW leadership is concerned
Who
about
cares
your
if George Clooney said he
UAW
need to?
just endorsed me.
It's
Go
fucking
ahead.
George Clooney.
My question for you is, how are you incorporating these developments into your decision to stay? And separately,
83 to 17. I love it.
President Harris's ability to beat Donald Trump if she were at the top of the ticket.
Look, I wouldn't have picked Vice President Trump to be vice president until I think she was not qualified to be president. So let's start there. Number one. The fact is that the consideration is that I think I'm the most qualified person to run for president. I beat him once, and I will beat him again.
Shit.
Secondly, the idea, I served in the Senate a long time. The idea that senators and congressmen running for office worry about the ticket is not unusual. And I might add, there are at least 5 presidents running or incumbent presidents who had lower numbers than I have now,
Bullshit.
later in the campaign. There's a
Bull.
long way to go.
Bro,
in this
you were the
campaign.
worst rated
And so
president in history, my
I'm just
dude.
going to keep moving. Keep moving. And because, look, I got more work to do. We've got more work to finish. There's so much, we made so much progress. Think about it. Think about where we are economically relative to the rest of the world.
What the fuck?
Name me a world leader who wouldn't want to trade places with our economy. We created.
He said this
800,000
before.
manufacturing jobs,
He has
1.5
said that
million.
before.
I mean, so things are moving.
He's just
We got more to
fucking
go.
on repeat,
Working class
dude.
people still need help. Corporate greed is still at large. Their prices, the corporate profits have doubled since the pandemic. They're coming down, and so I'm optimistic about where things are going. Danny Kemp, AFP.
Thanks. Thank you, Mr. President. I wanted to ask you about your, you mixed up Presidents Zelensky and Putin earlier today.
Yeah, so a laughing matter.
Key
You
allies,
fuck.
including the British Prime Minister, the President of France, the German Chancellor having to step in and make excuses for you on that. Officials here are saying off the record that your decline has become noticeable. Hasn't this now
He
frankly
looks like
become
he's about to
damaging for
fall
America's
over.
standing in the world? Thank you.
Did you see any damage to our standing in my leading this conference? Have
Yeah.
you seen a more successful conference? What do you think? And the Putin piece, I was talking about Putin, and I said, and now, at the very end, I said, here, I mean, Putin. I said, no, I'm sorry, Zelensky. And then I added 5 other names. Look, guys, the idea anybody suggests that
This shit's horrible, bro.
we haven't had an incredibly successful conference. How many times did you hear in that conference? I know it sounds too self-serving, but
It is
other
with you,
leaders of
asshole.
the state in thanking me, saying the reason we're together is because of Biden, because Biden did the following. Look, folks, this is
What'd you do?
Well,
The following
anyway.
what?
I thought it was the most successful conference I've attended in a long time, and find me a
Jesus,
world leader who didn't
dude.
think it was. Next one, Nancy Cordes, CBS.
Thank you, Mr. President. You mentioned other instances in history where presidents have faced a
Smuggled
challenge.
fuck.
But what makes this
Like, I
moment
feel
in
bad
history
for
so
him at the
unique is
same
that
time,
it is
but damn.
not your enemies who are calling on you to reconsider your decision to stay in the race. It's your friends, supporters, people who think you've done a great job over the past 4 years. Have you spent time thinking about what it would mean for your legacy, which you've worked decades to build, if you stay in the race, despite the concerns that voters say they have, and you lose to someone who you yourself have argued is unfit to return to the Oval Office?
Well, look, I'm not in this for my legacy. I'm in this to complete the job I started. As you recall, understandably, many of you and many economists thought my initial initiatives that I put forward, can't do that, it's going to cause inflation, things are going to skyrocket.
And it has. It has. You didn't fucking
What do you hear
listen.
now from mainstream economists? 16 economic Nobel laureates said I've done a hell of a job.
Yeah, hell of a
Not
job
my
fucking it
plan
up.
So far, and what's going to happen in the future if I'm reelected, that things are going to get much better. Our economy is growing. I was determined when I got elected to stop the trickle-down economic theory. That if the wealthy did very well, everybody else would do well. My dad was a well-read, decent guy. I don't remember much trickling down on his kitchen table. Middle-class people and working-class people need help. And so what happened is
Yeah,
I
'cause-
decided to implement, was able to implement as president, what I believed when I was a senator. And that is that the way to build this economy is from the middle out and the bottom up. That way we grow the economy. And the wealthy still do very well. They do fine. And guess
He just
what?
keeps talking about the
I
wealthy.
mean mainstream economists have said we haven't done well. What have we not done that isn't working right now? And so we got more to do, though. We got to finish the job.
Are you kidding me?
By
Oh,
the way, I
fuck.
come from the corporate state of the world. Delaware has more corporations registered in Delaware than every other state in the nation combined. I'm not anti-corporate, but corporate profits have doubled since the pandemic. Doubled. It's time things get back in order a little bit. It's time, for example, if I'm reelected, we're going to make sure that rents are kept at 5% increase of corporate rents for apartments and the like.
Spit it out.
Are limited to 5%.
Well, that's
We're gonna
all,
make a lot
America.
of changes that I've been talking about because we're going to continue to grow this economy. And by the way, I know, remember how I got so roundly criticized for being so pro-union, not labor, union. Well, guess what? I've been the most pro-union labor president in history.
They don't
Not a
back
joke.
you, and they said
Guess
they
what?
never will. They
Treasury
tweeted
Department
they
was
do
studying.
not back you, and they never will.
Unions do better. Everybody does better.
Why are you leaning
Everybody
in and whispering like an
And
old
we talk
creepy
about how,
fuck?
for example, when I went, remember when we talked about getting the computer chip industry back in the United States? Used to be 40% of the industry. We invented the chip. 40% of the industry was in the United States. And former presidents decided that the best way to do it is find the cheapest labor in the world, send the product over there and import what the product was. And so what I do.
Yeah, that's
I
how
was told not to go over to
outsourcing
Europe,
works,
to Asia,
dumbass.
including Europe, but Asia. I remember going to South Korea, convincing them to invest $20 billion in the United States to build computer chip factories. And I asked why when they finally decided to do it. And the answer was because you have the safest economy in the
He's
world.
lying.
And you have the best workers in the world.
He's
So
100%
the whole
lying.
idea here is we've invested, there's over $50 billion in investment in computer chip manufacturing just coming in the bean. None of you thought that would happen. None of you thought that would happen. But it's happening.
No,
It's happening.
most
It's going to grow
people.
economies. All through, and by the way, red states and blue states.
What about
Matter
him?
of fact, there's as much in red states as in blue states. I've made no distinction. So my generic point is that the
Generic
idea
point.
you can't
He said
continue
his
to build and
generic
grow the
point
economy.
instead of general.
Make it
You
fair.
idiot.
Like I said, from my standpoint, when the middle class does well, that's when the whole economy grows. The poor have a shot, the wealthy do well. The
Wealthy
gotta
again. It's the
start paying
third
taxes.
fucking time he's already said wealthy, wealthy, wealthy.
Your Vice President Kamala
Trickle
Harris
down, trickle
will
down,
be
trickle
ready
down.
to serve on day one. Can you elaborate on that?
Piece of
What
fucking
is it about
shit.
her attributes and her accomplishments over the last 4 years that make her ready to serve?
Somebody
on day
said
one?
buy Gramps in chat.
First of all, the way she's handled the issue of freedom of women's bodies to have control over their bodies. Secondly, her ability to handle almost any issue on the board. This was a hell of a prosecutor. She was a first-rate person, and in the Senate she was really good. I wouldn't have picked her unless I thought she was qualified to be president. From the very beginning, I made no bones about that. She is qualified to be president. That's why I picked her. Felicia Schwartz, Financial Times.
Thank you, Mr. President. Presidency is the most straining job in the world, and it's 24/7. How can you say you'll be up for that next year, in 2 years, in 4 years,
Tomorrow.
given the limits you've acknowledged that you have today?
The limits I've acknowledged I have.
There's been reporting that you've acknowledged that you need to go to bed earlier and your evening around 8.
That's not true. Look, what I said was, instead of my every day
Here we
starting
go.
at 7 and going to bed at midnight, it'd be smarter for me to pace myself a little more. And I said, for example, the 8, 7, 6 stuff, instead of starting a fundraiser at 9 o'clock, start at 8 o'clock. People get to go home by 10 o'clock. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about, and if you looked at my schedule since I made that stupid mistake in the campaign, in the debate, I mean, my schedule has been full bore.
Full bore.
Where's Trump then? Right
All
now,
right,
his golf
Chris.
cart, filling out his
You're going to go
scorecard before he
full
hits the
bore
ball.
on us
I mean,
trolls.
look, he's done virtually nothing. And I have, I don't know how many, don't hold me to it, roughly 20 major events, some with thousands of people showing up. And so I just think it's better. I always have an inclination, whether I was playing sports or doing politics, just to keep going, not stop. I just got to just pace myself a little more. Pace myself. And the next debate, I'm not going to be traveling in the 15 time zones a week before.
15 time
Anyway,
zones.
That's what it was about. That's what it was about. And by the way, even with that, I love my staff, but they add things all the time. At the very end, I'm catching hell from my wife for that. Anyway,
He love you.
I'm sorry. Zeke Miller, Associated Press.
Thank you, Mr. President. Two questions for you. First, on the NATO summit, President Zelensky, in your meeting with him, he pressed you to lift your limitations on the Ukrainian use of American weapons, saying that, in his public remarks afterwards, saying that Ukraine cannot win the war unless those limitations are lifted. Are you reconsidering your position on that? And then secondly, following up on Felicia's question there, leaders of your own party have said that they're not worried about that debate. They're worried about the next bad night and the bad night after that. How can you reassure the American people that you are up to the task and that there won't be more bad nights at a debate stage or somewhere else?
First thing about Zelensky asking for the ability to strike deep into Russia.
What?
We've allowed Zelensky to use American weapons in the near term, in the near or abroad, into Russia. Whether or not he should be attacked. For example, should Zelensky, he's not. If he had the capacity to strike Moscow, strike the Kremlin, would that make sense?
What?
Question is, what's the best use of the weaponry he has, the weaponry we're getting to him? I've gotten a more long-range capacity, as well as defensive capacity. And
What
so our military is working.
This is
following the
giving
advice
me
of
brain
my
rot.
Commander-in-Chief, the Chief of Staff of the military, as well as the Secretary of Defense and our intelligence people. And we're making a day-to-day basis on what they should and shouldn't go, how far they should go in. That's a logical thing to do. Second question related to
I know.
Bad nights, sir, how can you reassure the American people that you won't have more bad nights, whether they be on a debate stage or it's a matter of foreign policy?
Somebody
I'll tell you
just
what,
ask him, do you have dementia? Did someone
the best way
fucking
to
say
assure
that?
them is the way I assure myself. And that is, am I getting the job done?
No.
Am I getting the job done?
Hell no.
Can you name me somebody who's got more major piece of legislation passed in 3.5 years? I created 2,000 jobs just last week. So if I slow down, I can't get the job done. That's a sign that I shouldn't be doing it. But there's no indication of that yet. None. What do I got here? Merrick, Pulaski Radio.
Thank you, Mr. President. How are you?
I'm well.
Liar.
The elections in the US have consequences around the world. You have pretty high standing in Europe. I just asked President Macron about you, and he said we are happy to have him as the President of the United States. But there is a concern. Many people in Poland and across Europe are worried that the former president may win the election. And there's a lot of concern that Donald Trump may weaken NATO, stop supporting Ukraine, or push Ukraine to give up territories to Russia.
They're correct.
And yourself was warning just 2 minutes ago
Trump
about
derangement.
So my question is, do you think that Europe will be left on its own if Donald Trump wins the
Pissing
election?
me off, dude.
And what's your advice to European leaders to prepare for possible US disengagement?
Well, look, I think, how can I say this without sounding too self-serving?
Oh, shit.
I've not
Here we
had
go.
any of my
Wealthy.
European allies come up to me and say, Joe, don't run. What I hear them say is, you've got to win. You can't let this guy come forward. It'd be a disaster. It'd be a disaster. I mean, I think he said in one of his rallies, don't hold me to this, recently, where NATO, I just learned about NATO, or something to that effect. Foreign policy has never been his strong point. And he seems to have an affinity to people who are authoritarian. That worries, as I tell you, Poland, that worries Europe. That worries Poland. And nobody, including the people of Poland, think
He's
that
putting
if
me
he
to
wins in
sleep,
Ukraine,
bro.
he's going to stop in Ukraine. But that's going to be the end of it. And so what I can say is, I think I'm the best qualified person to do the job.
That's
Make
the
sure
problem.
Ukraine
You
does
don't
not fall,
think.
that Ukraine succeeds, that the European alliance stays strong. You may recall,
Look like a
no one
used
was talking
cotton
about
or a
Finland
Q-tip.
joining NATO.
Look at the top of his
I
head.
remember talking to Putin.
Look at this dude.
Right after he got elected in Geneva. And he was talking about what we should do. We couldn't be in Eastern Europe, etc. And I said, you're looking for the Finlandization of Ukraine, as you can get the NATOization of Finland. And about 4 weeks later, I got a call. No, that's not true. Probably 5 months later, from the president of Finland, could he come and see me in my office? I invited him to the Oval Office. We sat down and talked. He said he wanted to join NATO. Could I help? And I did. It wasn't automatic. And then I got a call from the Swedes. I beg your pardon? And so Finland.
What the fuck was
joined
that?
NATO.
Did he just
We
fucking
didn't want the border
glitch?
as significant.
What the
And they were
fuck?
already allies.
I
They
heard
weren't
somebody
part of NATO.
say something, so
And you heard, I think you heard, maybe, I can't recall.
he
whether
wasn't
said a
just
public
saying
in
that to
our-
himself.
in a closed meeting, but he wouldn't mind it being repeated. He said, we decided in Finland, the people of Finland decided they had to be part of NATO. It was in our interest because of the joint
Give him a treat.
ability to be together, to dissuade any attack on Finland. And the same thing with Sweden. It took a lot of selling to some folks, particularly in Turkey and other places, to agree to the expansion. But it expanded. And we're a hell of a lot stronger because of it. We're more secure because of it. And by the way, I was able to get 50 other nations, 50, to support Ukraine. 50. And we were able to bring about a coalition between
The 50,
and
50.
Europe and Asia, Japan and South Korea. I just met with, we talked about AUKUS, and we talked about the relationship between Australia, New Zealand, Japan, South Korea, the United States. We're making the world safer and stronger.
Let me get that nifty
because we
50,
have to deal with
baby.
the new arrangement that exists in the world. The Cold War is over. The post-war era is over. What is going to replace it?
Bro, we're in World War III. What the
And
fuck
I
are you
respectfully
talking about?
suggest I have a pretty good idea what that should be. I've convinced a lot of people to follow it. We're just going to get stronger.
Who is we?
David Sanger.
He ain't talking about America.
Where's it?
Thank you, Mr. President.
Be nice, David.
Mr. President, the NATO declaration that was issued yesterday was very notable because it described China as a decisive enabler of the war in Ukraine. For its
Oh, he
provision of
just
critical
spaced
goods
out.
to the Russians. That's part of a broader partnership that seems to have cemented in place in the past 2 or 3 years. I think one that you were a little bit doubtful of when we asked you about it some time ago. So I'd be interested to know whether you have a strategy now of trying to interrupt the partnership between China and
Look at his
Russia,
body language.
and whether or not in a second term you would pursue that, if you could describe that strategy to us. And along the way, could you also tell us whether you think, just to follow up on Felicia's question, that if you were in a room with Vladimir Putin again, the way you were 3 years ago, or with President Xi, that a few years from now you will be able to go negotiate with them, handle them one-on-one?
Well, the first part of the question is, we discussed and I raised
He ain't gonna remember the whole
in the NATO
question.
summit, and others
I'm
raised
stoned and I don't remember the whole
the
question.
future of China's involvement, what they're going to do, what they're doing with Russia in terms of accommodating,
I'd like to see somebody come out on
facilitating,
ayahuasca
they're
doing
getting
this.
access to additional. They're not supplying weapons themselves. They're supplying mechanisms for them to be able to get weapons. And China's position is basically, and I've spent more time with Xi Jinping than any world leader has, over 90 hours since being vice president all the way through, for real. And by the way, I handed all my notes. But my point is that Xi believes that China is a large enough market that they can entice any country, including European countries, to invest there in return for commitments from Europe to do A, B, C, or D, or not to do certain things. What's happened is
Oh.
we had a long discussion about what we cannot, you have to make clear, China has to understand that if they are supplying Russia with information and capacity, along with working with North Korea and others to help Russia in armament, that they're not going to benefit economically as a consequence of that by getting the kind of investment they're looking for. And so, for example, we're in a situation where, and we've reestablished direct contact with China.
I thought he was about to say aliens.
Going down.
Extraterrestrials.
Well, we set up a new mechanism. There's a direct line between Xi and me, and our military has direct access to one another, and they contact one another when we have problems. The issue is that we have to make sure that Xi understands there's a price to pay for undercutting both the Pacific Basin as well as Europe, and as it relates to Russia and dealing with Ukraine. And so we, for example, if you want to invest in China, as you know this area really well. If you want to invest in China, you have to get a 51% Chinese owner. You have to make sure that you do by their rules. And you don't have the authority, and you have to provide all access to all the data and information you have. There was a while there, as you recall, the last administration and other administrations, where the access to that market was enticing enough to get companies to come in because they had access to over 1 billion people in a market, not 1 billion, but a lot of people in the market. And so they were doing it. But that got curtailed when we started saying we're going to play by the same rules. For example, the idea they don't abide by the international rules related to subsidizing products by the government funding. So guess what? They're not going to be able to export their electric vehicles to the United States without a significant tariff. Others are doing the same thing around the world. But it is a concern. It is a concern that you have both China, North Korea, Russia, Iran, countries that are not necessarily coordinated in the past, looking to figure out how they can have impact.
Interrupt that impact?
Yes, I do, but I'm not prepared to talk about the detail of it in public. And I think you'll see that some of our European friends are going to be curtailing their investment in Russia. In China, as long as China continues to have this indirect help to Russia in terms of being able to help their economy as well as help them in, as a consequence of that, their ability to fight in Ukraine. The other thing that we talked a lot about is that, and I raised it, and I didn't hear any, I can't swear that everyone agreed because not everybody got to talk about it, but we need a new industrial policy in the West. For example, we talked about how both the EU as well as NATO has to be able to begin to build their own munition capacity, has to be able to generate their own capacity to provide for weapons and the ability to, it came as a surprise to some of us how we had fallen behind in the West in terms of the ability to construct new material, new weaponry, new everything from
Joe Obama nap
vehicles
time.
to weapon systems.
This chat's
so
crazy.
One of the things that came out of this was we're going to be meeting again with a number of my colleagues, my European colleagues, is what do we do to increase the capacity of the West, particularly in Europe and Japan, to be able to generate the kind of ability to produce their own weapon systems. not just for themselves, but to be able to generate that.
What?
It's the same. That's what Russia's trying to figure out. That they went to China, and they didn't get the weapons, but then they went to North Korea. But we're going to be in a position where the West is going to become the industrial base for it to be able to the ability to have all the defensive weapons that we need. That was a discussion as well.
President, I'm not sure you answered on whether you would be ready to go deal with Putin and Xi 2 or 3 years from now.
I'm ready to deal with them now and 3 years from now.
Shit.
Look,
Why don't you do it then? You just like
yeah.
Laz, you all talk.
Like I said, I'm dealing with Xi right now and direct contact with him. I have no good reason to talk to Putin right now. There's not much.
No
that,
good reason to talk to
he is
Putin. How
prepared
about
to do
stopping all
in
this
terms of
attack? But it ain't
accommodating
gonna do
any
it.
change in his behavior. And but there isn't any world leader I'm not prepared to deal with. But I understand the generic point is Putin ready to talk? I'm not ready to talk to Putin unless Putin's ready to change his behavior. And the idea.
He
Look,
might put Putin in timeout.
Putin's got a problem.
It's a big boy press
First of all,
conference. Yeah, googie boogie
In
googie
this
doogie.
war that he is supposed to have won. And by the way, I think
Faith,
don't
what
hold
are
me
you
to the exact
doing?
number, but I think Russia
Stop
had
it.
17.3% of Ukraine that they've conquered. Now it's 17.4. I mean, in terms of percentage of territory. They've not been very successful. They've caused horrible damage, loss of life, but they've also lost over 350,000 troops, military, killed or wounded. They have over 1 million people, particularly young people with technical capability, leaving Russia
Technical.
because they see no future there. They've got a problem. But what they do have control of is they are very good at controlling and running the public outcry that relates to how they use mechanisms to communicate with people. They lie like hell to the constituencies. They lie like hell about what's going on. And so the idea that we're going to be able to fundamentally change Russia in the near term is not likely. But one thing for certain, if we allow Russia to succeed in Ukraine, they're not stopping in Ukraine. I recommend, I know you know this because you've written about it, read Putin's speech after they moved in, what it was all about in Kyiv. It wasn't about just, anyway, read what his objective is. And anyway, but so I think that I'm prepared to talk to any leader who wants to talk, including.
You
Putin
can't
called me
talk
one.
right now, bro. What the fuck you
Last
talking
time I
about?
talked to Putin was trying to get him to work on an arms control agreement related to nuclear weapons in space.
Fuck.
That didn't go very far. So my point is, I'm prepared to talk to anybody, but I don't see any inclination. There is an inclination on the part of the Chinese to keep in contact with me because they're not sure where this all goes. And look what's happened in Asia. We have strengthened the Asian Pacific area more than anyone else has. We just put together today I brought on, I asked our NATO allies that we bring on the group from the South Pacific, Australia, New Zealand, Japan, Australia. I already mentioned Australia. And I met twice now, I think, with the 14 leaders of the Pacific Island nations. And we've slowed down what's going on there. We've slowed down China's reach. But there's a lot of work to do. This is a moving target, and I don't take it lightly. Assam from NPR.
Thank you, Mr. President. Asma Khalid with NPR. I have two questions. Earlier, you spoke about the ceasefire plan between Israel and Hamas. We're now looking at 10 months of war, and I'm curious if there's anything that you feel personally you wish you would have done differently over the course of the war. And then secondly, if I may, I wanted to ask you about your presidential campaign. I remember covering your campaign in 2020, and there was a moment where you referred to yourself is a, quote, bridge candidacy, a transition to a younger generation of leaders.
Somebody
I wanna
asked him
understand
about being the first
what
black
changed.
woman as the president.
Two things. Let's
Somebody
go
bring
back
that
to
shit up.
when you talked about would I have changed anything that's happening with Israel and the Palestinians and the Palestinian movement. The answer is, as you recall, from the very beginning, I went to Israel, but I also got immediate contact with Al-Sisi in Egypt. I met with the King of Jordan. I met with most of the Arab leaders to try to get a consensus going as to what had to be done to deal with getting more aid and food and medicine into the Gaza Strip. And we pushed it really hard. And Israel occasionally was less than cooperative, number one. The Israeli War Cabinet, I've been dealing with Israel since Golda Meir. Some of the reporters around here come me all the time have heard me say this. The first time I met with Golda Meir, I sat across from her at her desk, and her assistant was Rabin sitting next to me. That's how far back I go. I know Israel well, and I support Israel.
What happened? What happened? That wasn't me. Did they cut the audio on the old turd? Do I need to reload it?
But
oh no, there we
this
go.
war cabinet is one of the most conservative war cabinets in the history of Israel. And there's no ultimate answer other than a two-state solution.
Poopy pants, Joe.
So what was able to be done in terms of the plan I put together was there would be a process for a two-state solution. And we get the Arab nations to, particularly from Egypt all the way to Saudi Arabia, to be in a position where they would cooperate in the transition so that they could keep the peace in Gaza without Israeli forces staying in Gaza. The question has been from the beginning, what's the day after in Gaza? And the day after in Gaza has to be...
What about the day after in Afghanistan? What about that shit show?
Occupation by Israel and the Gaza Strip.
What about my friends that died over there, man?
For us to get in and out as rapidly as you can, all that's needed.
You old fuck.
I've been disappointed that some of the things that I put forward have not succeeded as well, like the port we attached from Cyprus. I was hopeful that would be more successful. But that's why when I went to Israel immediately after the massacres that occurred at the hands of Hamas, the one thing I said to the Israelis, and I met with the War Cabinet and with Bibi, don't make the same mistake America made after bin Laden. There's no need to occupy anywhere. Go after the people who did the job. You may recall, I still get criticized for it, but I was...
He was what? Just frozen in time, asshole? What's going on?
Totally opposed to the occupation and trying to unite Afghanistan and ballistic missiles.
I love that
I was
Mally
able to
tune
unite
on
the
why
Arab
they put
nations
him
well
through all this.
as well as
That's
Europe.
a great question.
Nothing happened. Nothing got hurt. It sent an incredible lesson to what was going on from the Middle East. So there's a lot of things, in retrospect, I wish I had been able to convince the Israelis to do. But the bottom line is we have a chance now. It's time to end this war. Doesn't mean walk away from going after Sinwar and Hamas. And if you notice, you know better than most, there is a growing dissatisfaction on the West Bank from the Palestinians about Hamas. Hamas is not popular now. And so there's a lot of moving parts. I just have to keep moving to make sure that we get as much done as we can toward a ceasefire, and get those. And by the way, look at the numbers in Israel. I mean, my numbers are better in Israel than they are here. But then, again,
There's
a lot of
another
other
lie.
people here too. But anyway,
candidacy in 2020, you referred to yourself as being a bridge candidate for a younger,
Oh, she brought
fresher
it up.
generation of Democratic leaders, and I wanted to know what changed.
What changed was
Dementia.
the gravity of the situation I inherited in terms of the economy, our foreign policy,
Bro,
and domestic
Trump
division.
did not tank the economy,
And
man.
I
It
think-
was Corona, or I can't even say that. Corona beer. I love
Most
that
presidential
beer.
historians
Corona
give me
beer is a
credit
great beer. It
for
was the
having
beer's
accomplished
fault.
more than most any president since Johnson and maybe before that to get major pieces of legislation passed. And what I realized was my long
Ain't
time
no
in the
party
Senate
like a daddy
it
party.
equipped me to have the wisdom to know how to deal with the Congress to get things done. We got more major legislation passed that no one thought would happen. And I want to finish it, to get that finished. If tomorrow, if we had a circumstance where there was a lineup and I hadn't inherited what I did and we just moved things along. Anyway.
You're blaming your predecessor. You've had 4 years and look what you've done with it.
Haley Bull, Scripps.
Idiot.
Or no, Josh Weingrove, I'm sorry, was the next one. I'll do 2 more questions.
Thank you, Mr. President. Many of your colleagues,
The
Democrats,
minutes are wearing
watching
off.
tonight,
He's
have
become
said
noticeably
what they
slower
want to
and
say about your candidacy.
dopey
I'm
eye
wondering
look.
how you're thinking of this right now. It seems like your answer is clear, but they're watching how things go tonight, tomorrow in Michigan, next week in Texas and Nevada. Are you thinking that way about how the next week or 2 goes? would inform you?
Am I using that way you said?
Are you thinking that way about how the next 2 weeks go? Will that affect your decision, or are you fully determined on running in November as the party's nominee?
I'm determined on running, but I think it's important that I allay fears by let them see me out there. Let me see them out, for the longest time it was, Biden's not prepared to sit with us unscripted. Biden's not prepared to, anyway. And so what I'm doing is,
And
what I've been
anyway.
doing, I think we've done over 20 major events.
And anyway.
From Wisconsin to North Carolina, to demonstrate that I'm going out.
We
in
need
the
an
areas where we
anyway
think we can
counter.
win, where we can persuade people to move our way, or people are already there.
These
Yeah, look,
California,
the
I
other
mean not
thing is,
California, these.
We have the most extensive campaign organization.
Persuade people to move your way.
If anybody's had in a long, long time. We have well over 1,000 volunteers knocking on doors, making phone calls, making tens of thousands of phone calls. We have headquarters, I forget exactly how many, I don't want to cite a number and then find out I'm off, but we have scores of headquarters in all the
How
toss-up
many?
states. We're organized, we're moving, and that's awful hard to replace in the near term. And so, and here's the other thing. I was in the Senate a long time. Very proud of what I've done in the Senate. I was chairman of the Foreign Relations Committee for a long time, and I was chairman or ranking member and chairman of the Judiciary Committee. I'm going to be going down to the Johnson Library.
This thing got.
Anyway, I'm going to be going around making the case of the things that
Who was yelling at him to shut up?
and how we can't
Is it one of his
afford to
aides?
lose what we've done or backslide on civil rights, civil liberties, women's rights. That little button we have. Control
What?
guns, not girls.
Oh.
And the idea.
What?
of sitting around
Control
with the
guns,
girls
not
and goodwill.
girls.
We're
What?
sitting around. More children are killed by a bullet than any other cause of death. The United States of America.
Oh, here he goes.
What the hell are we doing? What are we doing?
I don't know.
Got a
You tell
candidate
me.
said, promised the NRA, don't worry, I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to do anything. You got a Supreme Court that is what you might call the most conservative court in American history. This is ridiculous. So much
If finally I
against it.
agree with you, Joe, this
I'm
is
determined
ridiculous.
to get it done. It's about freedom. by the way, I'll end this. Well, I'm not going to do that. Haley has to come up too. But the
He tried to
I
end
remember
it early.
I
He
made
realized he
a
couldn't.
speech on democracy in Philadelphia. 1912. And I'm not being critical, just observing. The bulk of the press, what the hell is he talking about that for? Democracy. You did.
Bro.
Democracy's not an issue. Democracy's not an issue. Except the polling data showed 60% of the people knew I was right, thought I was right. I'm not asking you a question. You don't have to answer, obviously. But do you think our democracy is under siege?
Yeah.
Based on this court? Do you think democracy is under siege based on Project
Well, not
2025?
democracy.
Do you think
There
he
is no
means what he
Agenda
says when he says he's
2025,
gonna
Project
get rid of
25.
the
He
civil
disavowed it.
service, eliminate the Department of Education? Make sure, I mean, we've never been here before. And that's the other reason why you say hand off to another generation. I've got to finish this job. I've got to finish this job.
What, finish this
Because
job
there's
of
so much
what?
at stake.
Ruining us?
You had some discussions over the past few days with your press secretary about the question of health exams.
Greedy,
And you said you take a cognitive test
nasty,
every day in this
evil
job.
motherfucker.
Are you open to taking another physical or test before the election? Governor Whitmer of Michigan, for instance, said it wouldn't hurt.
He gets mad at that question.
Well, look,
He's pissed, you can tell.
one, I've taken 3 significant and intense neurological exams by a neurologist.
Neurosurgeon.
In each case, as recently as February.
Well,
I'm saying
what,
I'm
she's
in good
probably
shape.
got a brain tumor the way he's acting.
Although I do have a little problem with my left foot because it's not as sensitive because I broke my foot and didn't wear the boot. But I'm good. I'm tested every single day. My neurological capacity, the decisions I make every day.
What
talk
does
to my
that
staff all the
even
time.
mean?
Sometimes my staff
What
talks
does
a
that
lot.
mean?
But the fact of the matter is, I don't think you have them telling you that all the major ideas we've undertaken haven't been in part initiated by me. I remember when the staff and I said, I'm going to go to South Korea. I'm going to get the chip. What are you doing? I'm going to get Japan and Korea back together again after essentially having hostilities toward one another since the end of World War II. I'm going to move and see that we can expand it. You know, the only thing age does is help you with it, creates a little bit of wisdom if you pay attention. And so the point I'm making is, I think it's important that
This is horrible.
If the neurologist tells me he thinks I need another exam, and by the way, I've laid every bit of the record out. Hadn't hidden a thing. You ought to ask Trump for his, okay? I laid it all out. And every single day I'm surrounded by good docs. If they think there's a problem, I promise you, or even if they don't think it's a problem, they think I should have a neurological exam again, I'll do it. No one's suggesting that to me now.
What?
I'll ask you another question.
The whole
No matter
fucking
what I
country
did,
is, you
no one's
idiot.
going to be satisfied. Did you have 7 docs? Did you have 2? Who'd you have? Did you do this? How many times did? So, I am not opposed if my doctors tell me I should have another neurological exam. I'll do it. But that's where I am.
You know you need one, bro.
Haley Bull, Scripps.
That's why he keeps saying
Mr. President,
another.
you said you're making
another.
decisions on a day-to-day basis when it comes to support for Ukraine. Does that mean you have not closed the door on further considering lifting restrictions for U.S.-made weapons inside Russia? And if I may, your convention is coming up where your delegates are pledged to make you the official nominee. If they have
so
second
Blair,
thoughts, are
okay.
they
That's
free
where
to
you're-
vote their conscience?
Obviously, they're free to do whatever they want, but I get overwhelming support. Overwhelming support. I won, I forget how many votes I won in the primary. Overwhelming. And so tomorrow, if all
Well,
of a
it
sudden
set
you show
a
up at the
world
convention,
record,
everybody says, we want
so-
somebody else, that's the democratic process.
Supposedly.
It's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen.
You vote for someone else?
Sure. Look. I'll end this with this. I served in the Senate a long time. I understand the impetus of candidates running for local office and whether they think the topic can help them or not. In my state of Delaware, which was a very, at least a purple, it was a red state when I started.
A purple
In terms of
state.
we now talk red.
This motherfucker almost said purple. Dead ass.
I don't recall most of the Democratic presidents winning my state when I was a candidate. The truth of the matter is, I understand the self-interest.
What party does that belong
If
to?
they think
Grimace?
that,
Barney,
run
nigga.
over with Biden and top is going to hurt them, then they're going to run away. I get it. But so far, go and look at the polling data in their states. Look at the in-depth, and by the way, I think you'd all acknowledge, and you're all experts. I'm not being solicitous.
Abby, where you going? Get some water.
How accurate does anybody think the polls are these days? I can give you a series of polls where you have likely voters, me versus Trump, where I win all the time. When the unlikely voters vote, he wins sometimes. The bottom line is all the polling data right now, which I think is premature because the campaign really hasn't even started. I mean, it hadn't started in earnest yet. Most of the time, it doesn't start till after September, after Labor Day. So a lot can happen. But I think I'm the best I believe I'm the best qualified to govern.
I know, I believe,
And
I
I'm the
think, I
best
believe
qualified
I
to
am.
win.
I know I do.
But there are other people who could beat Trump too. But it's awful start from scratch. And, you know, we talk about, you know, money raised. We're not doing bad. We got about $220 million in the bank. We're doing well.
Are you
With
shitting
that,
me?
you have any want to follow up on any of that you just asked me?
Yes. You earlier explained confidence in your vice president.
Yes.
If your team came back and showed you data that she would fare better against former President Donald Trump, would you reconsider your decision to stay in the race?
No, unless they came back and said, there's no way you can win.
There ain't no way you can win,
Me.
pimp. You're hearing it here first on Just Another Man. You hear this shit here first, pimp.
Okay. Thank you.
This ends tonight's press conference. Thanks, everybody.
Look at them goofy bastards. Oh, here we go. He's froze.
Earlier you misspoke in your opening answer. You referred to Vice President Harris as Vice President Trump. Right now, Donald Trump is using that to mock your age and your memory. How do you combat that criticism from tonight?
Oh, no. Stay up here.
To him.
This concludes tonight's press conference. Thank you, everybody. Thanks, everyone.
I bet you it's a body double. Watch him collapse backstage. What a shit show, guys. That shit was horrible. Oh, wait, what? Oh, no, wait. Why are you going back 10 seconds? What the fuck are you doing? Okay, yeah, that's it. I wonder if there's going to be a hot mic moment. Let me look at this. Oh, no. No? We still going? Mayhap we still go? I think we're all done, though, pretty much. I'm pretty sure, man. But yeah, let me know what y'all think, man. I mean, if you're watching this on the restream or the VOD, whatever you want to call it, the video version of what I'm doing right now, then let me know in the comments, man. Let me know what y'all thought about that. I thought it was horrible. It's like I put in chat, this dude is cooked. He has no chance of, oh, good God Almighty, that was loud as shit, bro. Anyways, that was loud as shit. Damn. Good God. Anyways, like, he's fucked. He's fucked. That's all I got to say, man. Is that was horrible. He performed a little bit better than normal. Like he was more lucid and aware, for the most part, lucid and aware. Let me stop this because now they're just playing shitty music. Anyway, there we go. We'll look at Grim Jow. You know, Grim Jow for president. Grim Jow 2024, baby. But no, seriously though, man, he's cooked. 100%, bro, is done. Like I said, he was a little bit more lucid. I'm just trying to wrap my head around this, man. Like, there were so many non-answers to questions. There's that one time he got thrown off. Like, I actually did hear someone say something in the background. I don't know what. I just wanted to say, you guys, I hope y'all have a very wonderful night. And I love y'all. And I'll see y'all even working. I don't even know if the stream's still going. Okay, there we go. Yeah, now it's working. Wow. What a lag fest that was. And I think it's still lagging. Anyways, thank y'all so much for joining tonight. I love each and every one of y'all. Dimension D, shout out to D. Shout out to Massage Dragon. I love y'all. I got more videos coming soon, so stay tuned for that. I'm working on a music video for my song I just dropped, Heart of Despair. I'm still shooting some stuff for that, so hopefully y'all are going to love that. I'm really putting some effort into this one and really shooting it. And you know, I poured my heart, my soul in that. And shout out to my buddy that song was dedicated to. Bro, I love you, man. Just stay strong, my man. You got it. But have a wonderful night. I might stream a little bit later. I'm going to go eat me some Sonic. I got that, what was it? What they call it? From Sonic's. Oh, some kind of chicken sandwich or a chicken club sandwich on Texas toast. Anyways, like, comment, subscribe. I love each and every one of y'all. Have a great night. Deuces.